I'm Jamie, and this is my daughter Journey, and I am sharing the story of how I met Kendra and her family at the Ronald McDonald house. So I came about 2 weeks before I had my daughter because she had some health concerns. Locally, my doctors were telling me that she wouldn't survive, and we're very much pushing for her. I kept calling it a therapeutic termination. And I just couldn't settle with that, and so I came here to Children's Hospital, and they were so much more positive and supportive, and they didn't see the same thing that the Green Bay doctors did. And they said we had a rough road ahead of us, but that we had a chance. So here she is, and we met before I had her at the house, and Kendra was just leaving, right? You were just leaving the house, going home.
After the infection surgeries.
Yes, after her surgeries. And now you're back, unfortunately. But we're still here. And now you're here meeting Journey and holding Journey. And I'm just glad that we are part of your journey, because we don't have a lot of family support. We don't have a lot of understanding. But I've met so many great families at the house, and you guys absolutely consider family, and have connected me again with my faith and my spirituality, and I really enjoy spending time with you, and we're going to be fighting together in this hospital, I think.
Yeah.
You and Journey, for sure. We'll be here a while, and you'll be here a while, and hopefully we'll all be going home someday, wherever that is, right? Yeah.
I have always had an intimate love and deep desire for unborn babies. I pray all the time for them, and that they may be protected again by making abortion illegal. Well, I finally had the chance to go to the March for Life in 2015. When we got there, we went to the Planned Parenthood and prayed. We saw one lady go in, and when she came out, she told one of the guys that she decided to keep her baby. I was so happy to hear this. I called home to my mom and dad that night to tell them the great news. What is even more remarkable and amazing is that my mom found out that she was expecting a baby on the anniversary of Roe v. Wade. I was so thrilled to find out when I got home that I would have another sibling, and that the baby that was saved and my sibling were due around the same time. And even more happy because my mom had had 2 miscarriages prior to this. One thing I was not so thrilled about when I got home was to see the tumor in my leg had grown. When I went to DC, it was a little bigger than a golf ball. When I got home, it was the size of a softball. Thankfully, after a few weeks, it went back down in size. I have what is called NF. It is tumors of the nervous system, and I used to have chronic pain in my left leg where the tumor was. I always needed HEPAC and so many things. But I can't complain too much, because NF is sometimes very painful that people have to be on high pain meds to keep it under control, and I never needed that. As the years went by, the pain left. I had no pain at all. My family and I did go to many healing masses, shrines, and holy places. When I got back from DC, it was beginning to bother me again. But when the tumor shrunk back down, the pain went away. A few months passed and the pain started to come back. This was about November, December of last year. I was going to come to the March for Life again, but I had the opportunity to go to Lourdes, France, one of my biggest dreams. So, because I was going out of the country, we called the doctor to have my leg checked out because of what was happening. And it's a good thing they did, because that is when they found out the tumor was cancerous. I was told I could still go to Lourdes, but that they would have to start treatment, radiation, pretty soon after I got back. By this time, the tumor was again the size of a softball. My trip to France was so amazing. When we finally got to Lourdes, I was able to bathe in the waters. When I got back, radiation began. I had 25 bouts of radiation. I was so very thankful I didn't need chemo. On May 5th, I had the surgery to remove the tumor, By this time I had grown to the size of a volleyball and weighed 3.5 pounds, the size of a small baby. Because of having radiation, there was a higher chance of it getting infected, and it did. I had 3 extra surgeries to clear up infection. This is where the whole story becomes remarkable. Because I had the infection cleared, we met a mom who was expecting a little girl with so many problems. She is the only one in the world with the things she has. She has Down syndrome, a hole in the heart, club feet, small rib cage. She now has a feeding tube and trach. Everyone was telling this mom to abort the baby. The dad even left her when they found out about the problems. If it wouldn't have been for the tumor, then radiation, the surgeries, and everything else, we would not have met this mom and her wonderful baby girl. It is so amazing to know a baby that would have been aborted that the mom had saved, and to meet this little girl because of how much I love unborn babies and want them to live.
Father was preaching today. Kendra's up here right now. When this is being filmed, they're over there in Club G. And they're having a ball, and Kendra's over there right now. And Father preached his homily today about having the tiniest faith of a mustard seed, how powerful that is. And you mentioned something to me today, Kendra, of feeling that your faith isn't strong enough to where you'd want it to be. And I just want to tell you and look right in your beautiful dark eyes and say, your faith is mighty. You are strong. You're a fighter, but above all, Kendra, you're a lover. You're a lover of Jesus Christ. And love wins. And when you get to heaven one day, maybe 20, 30 years from now, 40, 50 years from now, maybe longer, whenever it is God chooses to call you home, you are going to see the mass of souls, all the tiny souls, all the little ones you've been praying for, every baby you've prayed for. You'll see them all. Love wins, Kendra. Love wins. I love you.
Yeah. She's been here before, and she's only 8 years old, but she knows the name of every nurse she sees. And though she don't like the chemo, she waits it out, never losing hope that someday soon she'll be cancer-free. She's a fighter, got that fire when they thought she'd fade away. Throws a fist up, keeps her head up, feeling stronger every day. When she gets down on her knees, she finds the courage to believe.